Taurus, welcome to your special full moon in Scorpio reading. Thank you so much, Taurians, for being here for your special reading. I'm trying to get through all the signs as quickly as I can for this particular series so that we can jump into some check-in readings, see where the energy is at. If this one does not resonate with you, I definitely will be posting other Taurian readings very soon, hopefully once I finish the series, like I said. And there are plenty of other Taurian readings on my channel that are timeless. I welcome you all to take a look at those. If this message does not resonate with you, this is a general reading, so anything can come out in relation to life, love, career. We shall see what the cards have to say for you today. And tapping into the energy for all the signs to see what the recent past energy and current energy is. And we're going to move into future energy for you coming out of this full moon. So let's get to it. We're going to start with the oracle cards. So recent past energy and current energy for Taurians who are watching. We have power. Oh, Taurians. Another sign got this particular card actually in the reverse. I believe it was one of the water signs. You might want to check out the very beginning of the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio readings to see which of those signs were, and that particular reading may actually have further messages for you that you might need to take a listen in. I do feel there's some very powerful messages in there for you. So power, recent, past, current energy is the card about power for you, Taurians. Beautiful energy that you are currently in. You are feeling powerful. You are feeling magnetic. I'm getting, because I see the thunder and the lightning in this card, I do feel like you are this lightning energy. I also feel like there were certain things that came up that were like lightning moments for you, and lightning moments where you felt that certain things just kind of took you by surprise, or maybe a little bit shocked even. But I feel like overall the energy I got coming out when I pulled this was that you are in your element right now, Taurians. You are in your power. You are in the zone. You are harnessing your environment. You are harnessing your connections in a very powerful, I'm hearing the word lucrative way. The way that you're moving is with intention and direction, and that is what has led you to this state of power. I'm getting the word leadership coming in very powerfully now. It has led you into this state where you feel like you are in control. You are in the lead. So, Taurian, there might be something where you've been feeling like you had to compete, or where you felt like you had to put in a little more effort in order to come out on top. I do feel like you are in the lead of something, and what you've done is really going to help you get to the top of something. It's a very transformative period. There were some things that I feel some of you might had to have let go of. I'm getting the word it's coming in. It came in first as a very strong word, and I didn't want to say it that way for you, Taurian, but it did come out as though you had, like, Tower card. I got the Tower card imagery in my mind, where you had to let things be destroyed or let things fall in order for you to build back up in this new powerful way. I do feel like that has really just, you're liking this energy that you're in currently. You're liking that you have a sense of control right now. Wow, Taurian, very powerful energy there. Let's go into your near future energy for Taurians now. What is the near future energy for Taurians who are watching? And if this is already resonating, thank you so much for sticking around for the rest of the reading. And if, as you go along, you resonate with the messages, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And thank you to my subscribers who are with me during this entire journey. Thank you so much for your support. And we have transformation in reverse. Okay, so that is the near future energy coming in for Taurians who are watching. The fact that it came out reverse, because these oracle cards I do have in the reverse and upright, this message is all about allowing things to change. Now, it's very interesting because transformation allows for the flow, allows for the adaptability, the flexibility, for things to change from one thing to another. like a butterfly, starting off as a caterpillar, building into that chrysalis, and then finally coming out as this beautiful butterfly. There is a sense that something, either in the near future, is something that hasn't changed or something that you're not allowing to change, either within your environment or within a certain perspective that you have about something, Tori. And there's something that you have not allowed to fully transform itself, or that you've allowed to change in a positive way for you, is what I'm feeling very strongly. There's something very interesting that I said you like being in control right now. This is feeling like the opposites. The balance of two opposites. The control and the lack of flexibility when there should be flexibility, right? Control, flexibility. I do feel that because you're in this really good zone of feeling like I have the power, I have the control right now, and it feels really good that everything that I'm working on is going the way that I want it to, there's something in the near future that's going to come back around as a reminder that you need to let go and allow things to change and transform for your highest good and the highest good of all that are around you. There is a very major transformation that wants to take place, but it is definitely blocked because this is in reverse. It is definitely stagnated. It has been stopped from transforming into a beautiful butterfly and given wings and freedom. Wow, I just got the word heart. Taurian, is there something within your heart space that you haven't allowed to transform or change for the better for yourself and or for the people around you that you care about? That is a message for a specific Taurian or Taurians out there where I feel there's a blockage that is being put up. I'm getting erected by you or an external force that is not allowing something to change for the better, for the best outcome. I'm hearing it's not the right time. I feel maybe, Taurian, that you've told yourself it's just not the right time for me to initiate that change, or for me to allow that change, or for me to welcome that change yet. It's something related to your heart space with regards to love, relationship, partnership. Very strongly seeing it is a major change that wants to come in for you for the better. But you are not wanting it to go there yet. I'm hearing I don't want it to go there yet. So Taurian, there might be something, a discussion coming up, a thought process where you might be, I'm getting an image of a masculine energy sitting on a bed thinking about something very important that has come up, something that they've been thinking about, something that they've been pondering of whether or not they can allow this in or take that direction to make that change happen. Something that they blocked out, someone they blocked out, an energy, an experience that is being blocked off because you just can't decide to go there yet because you feel it's not the right time. So that is a very big confirmation for someone out there. Now, Taurians, I did do a meditation for all the signs and channeled some messages, so I want to go ahead and get into those for you to see if any of those resonate with you. And if they do, again, please let me know, commenting below and hitting that like button. So Taurians who are watching, when I went into your energy, I saw the Strength card. Very apropos to the Power card that came out here as your very first card for your reading. And I saw you are strong enough to change the outcome, and it came up as words in my mind. You are strong enough to change the outcome. So very interesting that we're talking about change and transformation, that you are strong enough to change the outcome. We can have this be upright for you, Taurus. If you make that move, to make that change, to have this transformation occur, it's entirely up to you. And then I heard, what outcome do you want? What do you really want, Tori? And I kept getting that. It was like a scroll of that question coming down. It's first, it started off as, what outcome do you want, question mark, and then the scroll in my mind as I saw, what do you really want? What do you really want? Over and over as it was scrolling. So maybe that is a question you've been asking yourself, or are being asked to ask yourself in the current energy and in the near future, about what do you really want, Taurus? What outcome do you want? And then I saw this beautiful image of light filtering through blinds. So maybe your apartment, your home, you have these beautiful blinds, and when you have the blinds, slightly ajar and the light filters through, there's this beautiful like image that is transposed on the opposite side of the wall, and I get this beautiful image coming to my mind even now that I saw of just beautiful light coming through the blinds. And then I saw the words piercing gaze. Someone has a piercing gaze when they look at you, Taurus. Somebody that is in your memory, in your current memories, and will be in your near future memories, a very piercing way. When they look at you, you feel like they're looking at your soul. And in quotes came up, my cup overflows. Right after I saw that beautiful image of the light filtering through the blinds, I saw the quotes, my cup overflows. Very big reference to love energy there. And then I did, and I have it written here, just so you know, this is all pre this reading, the word transformation. And here it is in your reading coming out in reverse. And I saw the word transformation and then the word elucidation. I don't know if that's an actual word. I did not look it up. But I know elucidate or lucidity, elucidation. Again, you might want to look up that word. There's probably a meaning behind that word. And then I saw an image of a man with a bit of stubble on their face, a masculine, a man energy with a bit of stubble on their face. And then I heard the words eyes, irises of the eyes, the colors within colors, even if the eyes are dark. That's what I wrote down. Their eyes, this masculine's eyes, the irises of the eyes, is what I feel might be very piercing about them as well. These eyes came up a lot in your channel messages, Taurus. I mean, eyes are the window to the soul, so there's definitely a soul tie of some sort coming through very strongly in your channeled messages, that there's something about when you look at them, you feel soul tied to them, and when you think of them, their eyes is something that really comes up strongly. And that's probably why I wrote, even if their eyes are dark, they're colors within colors. You see the colors within this person's eyes, the colors of their soul, Taurus. Very deep message here for a Taurian or Taurians out there. But I feel like this person that is on your mind or has been on your mind in the recent past and in their near future is going to be somebody who you can see the colors of their soul through their eyes, even if they have dark colored eyes. And then I heard the lyrics, the song lyrics, look at the stars, look how they shine for you. And I believe that's a Coldplay song. The song Yellow might resonate with the Taurians who are watching. Those lyrics, I feel like I said, something very ethereal, magical, like out of this world energy that you get from this person. And especially when you look at them, it's like you both don't have to say much to see each other's colors, auras within each other's energy, body. And then I got the words third eye and evil eye protection. So Taurian, if there is something that you feel has been kind of off, or you feel there might be certain people, certain energies that have been affecting you in any way or triggering people around you, I would suggest getting some type of evil eye protection or some type of protective stone. If not the evil eye, I personally carry a lot of obsidian and black tourmaline in my energetic space. And I put it in various places around my home, just because I want to make sure to keep the energy clear and smooth and whatnot. So if not the evil eye symbol, get those stones and put them around your house. I would recommend the four corners of the house. It's kind of sort of how I do mine. And then, of course, third eye chakra. So Taurus, if you're not familiar with the chakras, definitely look up third eye healing meditations that you can find on YouTube. I do those on occasion, and it really does help me tap in. The third eye is that particular chakra about intuition, about getting into, the speaking to source, divine, and being able to open yourself up to the messages that they're trying to give to you to help guide you. And as well as really, it does for me at least, the more work I've done with the third eye, the more that I feel I've tapped into my gut, which is that intuitive part of you that just tells you whether something is good or not for you. It has helped strengthen that. So you might want to look at third eye chakra healings, meditations. And then I heard the words open the window of communication, dream space, communicating through dreams. So, Taurus, there might be somebody that you have been communicating with through dream space. You might have actually walked into a dream where this person was there and both of you had a dialogue or an experience together. This might be somebody that might not be in your physical space currently or has not been for a while, but for some reason you keep having these dreams about this person and meeting them in dream space. So dream space is going to be very important for you to tap into even more, because there are messages there for you, especially if you keep having dreams about a specific person or experience. I do recommend that you write these dreams down, whatever comes up, conversations, things that you see in the dream, repetitive patterns, numbers. Maybe the dream focuses on a specific thing within the space, in the room or whatnot. You are going to want to write these down, because I feel there's a very powerful message there for you about you, this person, or you and your interaction. Like, how do you interact with this person? There's a why question that will be answered, is what I'm getting very strongly from that message. So, Taurians, wow, very deep, spiritual. I'm getting the word passionate now coming through. Passionate messages about something. Very interesting. Let's get into your reading even further to clarify these energies. And I love how this card comes out, and it was in your channeled messages before I even chose the oracle card. So let's go ahead and get a card to clarify the recent, past, near, and current energy. So recent, past, current energy, we have carried away. Wow, there is that passionate energy that I was picking up that I just said, and it says carried away. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. Oh, Taurians. Very strong love energy, as I said. Wow, it's amazing how the channel messages really flow nicely into this card pool. There is a specific connection that is very powerful to you. Like I said, a soul tie that no matter distance, time, space still is there. And sometimes pulls on you. And I do feel in the recent past or even in the near future, it may come up, but you are ready to get carried away with regards to being in the moment, I'm getting romance. You Taurians, you're very good at letting your heart speak. Very romantic sign that I feel that you're going to allow yourself to get carried away by certain emotions in the near future, but also you realize that you allowed yourself to get carried away in past relationships with people. But it was because you wanted to be in the present moment. You wanted to practice that beautiful mindfulness moment with someone. And you wanted to be able, and I'm getting an image of, like a metaphorical image of you taking a mental picture of all those moments that you had with various people that you got carried away with in love or in relationship and partnership. And I feel like if somebody said, do you remember so-and-so, I feel like you could easily in your mental Rolodex pull out, an experience, like a Polaroid picture of you with that person. I feel you have them all like recorded in your mental history, but also in your heart. These moments where you felt like at home with that person, with that energy. And to this day, you are in gratitude of that. And these memories, moments might have actually come up in the recent past and even currently, where you are just reminiscing on those times you got carried away with someone. There actually might be someone who has like golden brown hair. Somebody where there were moments where they even like ran into your arms and you just held them. Where when you held them, like they didn't want to let go is what I'm getting, and you didn't want to let go. Moments of happiness when you guys would meet up after a period of not seeing each other. Summer moments where you two would just be in each other's presence, enjoying each other's company during those very, hot, sultry summer moments. A garden space, healthy cooking. I am getting an image of you enjoying that space with someone or someone's in the recent past, and currently you're thinking about these moments. There's a very specific romantic moment that is coming in that is going to carry you away, but I don't feel like you're going to want to be open to it just yet, Taurus. I think I'm getting the word responsible. I'm getting the quote, I'm trying to be more responsible about my come from. Taurians, there has been a shift in you where I feel many of you are turning into more of wanting to make sure that you don't get too carried away anymore with your heart or with your actions when it comes to love and relationship, because you want to be more responsible about how you express yourself so you don't hurt someone, or you don't, and I'm getting the term lead people on a very responsible way of being, emotionally balanced in terms of just wanting to make sure that people know where you're coming from. I think this is your past energy. This is something that you really thoroughly enjoyed. But I feel like you're wanting things to be more responsible. But I feel like there's something being blocked as a result of you wanting to be more careful about how you express yourself when it comes to love and relationship now. A blockage, something you blocked out so that you don't get carried away again. Wow. Okay, a lot of messages coming in for the Taurians watching, maybe for multiple Taurians out there. But something is really blocked from transforming right now. And I hope the channel messages can help you get to the other side of that. Let's go ahead and get one card for your near future energy, Taurus. One card for Taurians' near future energy, please. And we have Eclipse of Concealment. Navigate through the eclipse of concealment, understanding the cyclical nature of hidden phases and awaiting revelations. Ooh, hidden phases and awaiting revelations. Something is going, as I mentioned, to come into, I'm hearing play, that is going to change the outcome. Because right now, the desired outcome is blocked. The outcome that is for your highest good is being blocked. But I do feel that what is being concealed in terms of what you are maybe concealing from others, or what is currently feelings, emotions that are concealed to you, you're being asked to navigate that and understand that some things are hidden and need to remain hidden until the right time, divine timing, until the universe, the divine says, all right, Taurus, let me go ahead and show you what you need to know. But the thing that I'm getting very strongly is you need to be open to receive those messages. This fear of change, of transformation, of allowing something to flow and to transform for your highest good and everyone else, even if it means that it completely changes your environment, is what you need to be in the near future in order for this beautiful transformation to occur. The understanding that the ebbs and flows, right? Certain things have to go in order for new things to come in. Certain things may have to be let go of in order for new things to come in order for this thing to be received. You need to allow the door to open to change. And there's some very big revelations coming in that may actually open the door to you finally seeing what is necessary. That blocking this from you, you're concealing your emotions, concealing whatever deep-seated things that you've been thinking about may not be the right way to go. There are going to be moments where you're going to realize, my gosh, I need to be honest with myself and others because I haven't been, and I need things to change. That conversation might be coming in for some of you. But there is an eclipse of concealment that will happen, that needs to be revealed in due time and will be revealed in the near future. This transformation cannot be concealed anymore. This necessary move, necessary new cycle cannot be hindered anymore. The universe wants you to take the move into a new cycle, Taurian. So let's go ahead and get some tarot cards to clarify the recent past energy. And we have the Sun card reversed. Look at that. We mentioned this energy of getting carried away that may have caused some unhappiness for others. But even though, you know, it did come out reversed, the Sun card is the happiest card in the tarot deck. I do feel that you chose your happiness in the recent past, and even in the current present you are, even though some might not be too happy about your choice. Card of Leo, by the way. There might be some ego involved with regards to some decisions that others feel you may have taken where they feel you took it from a place of ego versus a place of responsibility, that now you're wanting to, you know, be more responsible about your actions, what takes place. But maybe some people thought that in the past you got carried away because you were more so in your ego. Just a message. I am just the messenger. And then we have the Five of Cups reversed. So Taurus, I do feel for many of you that some of you decided to no longer be in a state of regret in the recent past, in your current moment. You don't want to think about what was, what could have been anymore. You wanted to move into a state of power, to have more control, to just move forward and not look back. That was like a commitment you made to yourself. I don't want to regret the actions I took out of ego that may have hurt others. I know that, you know, mentally, maybe in your secret space, you've apologized to them in the spiritual space, to the people that you feel you kind of left behind, or maybe they apologized to you in the recent past for things that they did to you, because again, these readings can be reversed, and I could be reading these energies for somebody else who is here watching for you, Taurus, but I do feel like there was a state of no longer looking back in regret. And then we have the Page of Wands. There is some communication coming in from a younger energy that does want to communicate with a Taurian here. That's an Aries, Leo, Sag energy. They want to talk to you about some things in the past. They want to ask why things played out the way they did. They want to ask why you may have gotten carried away with them, or why they felt it was going somewhere but it didn't. There might be an energy of somebody just wanting to be back in your life, but I do feel you're turning your back on that communication completely in your current space right now. But it is a communication that's currently around you from a very younger, passionate, I'm getting funny, energetic type of energy. Whether or not they are an Aries, Leo, Sag, they do harness that beautiful, young, just lover of life energy. And they're not, you know, being very abrasive with their communication. I do feel it's a very light communication that they're having with you in the current moment. So let's go ahead and get into the near future energy for Taurians. Okay, near future energy for Taurians to clarify this energy. And we have the Five of Pentacles reverse. Okay, Taurus, so like I said, you don't want to be in a state of regret. You don't want to be in a state of pain, or even you don't want to initiate any type of painful conversations or rehashes. I do feel you really want to breathe in that new, vibrant, beginning type of energy. Whatever it was, you know, whatever energy you feel you played in it, you've also forgiven yourself, because I do feel for many of you, you probably feel like you came from a younger mindset of not being ready for a commitment, but I do feel now you're moving into this very commitment type of energy. The Five of Pentacles reverse is not the upright being the one where there is somebody that has been left out in the cold. I do feel like you don't want to leave anyone out in the cold, and there's somebody who doesn't want to be left out in the cold with you as well. There's an energy of somebody who does not want to be separated from you in the near future. An energy of somebody who might, you know, like I said, a soul tie that might be pulling at you, who does not want to be separated from you in the physical, even if you guys meet in the spiritual, in the dream state. It's an energy. I don't feel they're in your physical space right now, Taurus, but I feel they may want to be at some point in the near future. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So there is Taurus, your counterpart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, feminine energy, that does not want to be separated from you in the near future. I'm hearing she's stating her case. She wants to make a case for the fact that she is your divine counterpart, that she wants to be, you know, that partner, forever partner with you in the near future. But there's something, you know, that she's been concealing or you've been concealing about her and how you feel. And there's some revelations coming in about this person, this energy that might come in the near future that might shock you in a way and actually get rid of this eclipse energy and allow the moon to illuminate the truth, which will lead to a very, very powerful transformation for this individual and for you. So that is a very strong message there. And then we have the Fool card reverse. Okay, Taurus. So I am going to say that while this person doesn't want to be separated from you, I feel this person might decide not to take a risk or a move with you in the near future. This feminine energy here might decide that it is not the right time to take a movement forward with you. And even though, you know, this energy has expressed, because this is the feminine suit of the earth sign King Queen card, but I do feel like it is definitely an energy of somebody who just doesn't feel ready to take that move forward with you, which is something that I feel they might have been concealing from you. That as much as they don't want to be separated from you or out in the cold from you, they do not feel like they're ready to take this leap of faith with you with the Fool card. They're not ready to have a new beginning with you. The Fool card of Aries, so you might have strong Aries in your birth chart. They might have strong Aries in their birth chart, but I do feel there's a concealment here by this person in the near future. They may say that it's just not the right time for you to take your relationship to the next level, to move in, to decide to get engaged, to get married, to start a family. But there's something very major, a very big risk, because the Fool card is all about taking risks, a leap of faith, starting with a passionate new beginning. This is a card all about just the yes card. This is the hell yes card, and I do feel that this person isn't going to be ready to give you that hell yes in the near future, which is going to cause everything to be revealed, this truth that they speak to you and you speak to them about how you feel about this is going to cause this transformation to flip upright. Major change for you to have this very honest conversation with this person in the near future. So definitely something to keep an eye out for. Bottom of your deck I have to show you is the Queen of Wands. There is another energy within your space. An Aries, Leo, Sag energy, or somebody that harnesses a very attractive, magnetic, magical energy about her, confidence. Very direct. I do feel this energy is another energy that might be calling you in the near future. An energy that I feel has been in your space. Possibly, maybe this is the person you've been dreaming about or has been showing up in your dream space. This very attractive energy. She might have long dark hair and might own a dog, because I do see a dog here in the corner. So there might be a dog that she owns, that she has. But she has a very magical quality about her. There is a lack of balance right now, I believe, in this current energy. Everything's going to be balanced out as a result of a conversation that you have in the near future. So Taurus, let's get into your near future energy oracles to clarify this. So near future energy for Taurians watching, and we have Rock Bottom, card 10. Very interesting energy for Tauruses. We're going to read that at the very end. And then this card is, what is Taurus releasing in the near future? And we have Surrender Stress. Oh, wow. So the future energy might have a lot of stressful emotions, moments. And it says, take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So like I said, there's an imbalance. You just need to Take deep breaths and exhale all the tension that might be coming in your near future about this. And recenter. Come back to center. Come back to balance. Whatever you need to do that, Taurus, whether it's meditate, get into your music, your art, take a walk in nature, maybe even go on a hike or an extended camping trip, whatever it is that gets you back to your center, definitely do it in the near future as this energy plays out. I feel this is just a confirmation for you to take time out for yourself as stressful things happen. It's going to be very important for you. All right, Taurus, so let's get one card as well for your near future. And we have 0707, compromise. Self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. Look at that. The truth will set you free. We were just talking about things being revealed, revelations that will transform your life and set you free and set the butterfly free. It's time for you to take the moves to set yourself free. You are that butterfly, Taurus, and the people around you will also be transformed and allowed to be free as a result of what you decide. Practice that empathy and compassion as you go through these conversations with individuals who might be revealing some very big truths for you. Forgiveness is going to play a big role. It's going to lead to some beautiful self-awareness that I think is just so powerful for you moving forward. I love this energy for you, Taurus. Again, I am seeing strong Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Leo energy in your beautiful reading here, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me for this very special reading. Stay tuned for your next Taurian reading. And Taurus, let's go ahead and end your reading with this beautiful rock bottom card here. So it says, surrender and acceptance are the keys to freedom. Wow, how very, we just came full circle with this card, Taurus. And as difficult as it may be to accept, it seems that you've reached a point where you can go no further in the same manner in which you've been doing things. Perhaps you've hit a proverbial brick wall, there's that blockage, or experienced a deep sense of loss and don't know where to turn. The old ways of doing things must be discarded fully in order to move onward and upward. A new direction and a new strategy are called for. The only way out is through surrender, Taurus. Accept things as they are and admit that you have no idea what to do next. If you wait in that heartfelt moment of release, then a stairway will appear like magic, and all the manner of synchronicities will show you the way to higher ground. The rock bottom card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. Wow, I love that. This just summarized everything I said, Taurus. Let go and allow, Taurus. Let go and allow the change. Let go and allow things that no longer fit to go. Let go and allow things that no longer want what you want. Go. It is time to surrender, Taurus. Time to go. Be free, Taurus. All right, Taurus. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.